I wanted my next video to be about this, but it's being a pile of crap and I still need to fix it. So it's not going to be about this. And it's going to be about my new coffee table. And maybe this after we're done looking at the coffee table. Don't worry about Double Dragon. It's in the house now because it's 100 degrees outside. And it's too hot to start any of these because I don't want to fry any asteroid cage chips and I don't want to toast no power supplies. So these are not going to be turned on when it's 95 degrees in my garage, but we'll look at that. But anyway, the coffee table. Oh, brother. So I was never really interested in many cocktail cabinets like this, but I always kind of wanted kicks because that's one of my favorites to play on the old AT when I bust that out. And well, of course, I don't have any room in my garage for that sort of stuff. So when this popped up for $600, I'm like, screw it. I'll go grab it. It'll be my new coffee table. So it's my coffee table for now, but no liquids allowed, obviously. And this one is all original. And it's actually a pretty uncommon cabinet, apparently. So there's not really much. Are you fucking kidding me? Now that I've been so rudely interrupted by the ice cream truck driving around, this is actually a pretty uncommon cabinet, apparently. There's not really much on it online, so it might be interesting to take a look at it in a video. Even though I got a lot of arcade shit in my channel lately. Need to do more computer stuff, but that monitor needs to get fixed. So let's take a look at this thing. So like most cocktail cabinets, it has a 1-player side and 2-player side. This is the 1st-player side, which has the coin mechanisms and the start buttons, which are actually lit. Those are kind of interesting deals. And we got the 1st-player control panel. There's no illumination or anything, so this is all just art on there. This is all originals too, and it's actually really good shape for being all original. This whole thing is in really good shape. It's about as close to new as you can possibly get. I mean, when I bought it, one of the advertised dings on it was just this little corner right here. And I mean, if that's like your biggest ding on a cocktail, which usually has like, you know, a shit ton of bubbling art and all that shit, I mean, you're pretty much darn near perfect. Anyway, let's take a look at the coin collector. Grab the key. The coin collector on this thing is a little bit odd. You just stick your key right here, turn it, and pull out on it. Oh. Oh. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's the coin collector on this. This is a little bit of a unique deal. Grab some quarters. The art on the top is real nice. As you can almost sort of see, the white parts of the outline there is actually a reflective mirror. So I'd say it looks pretty classy. It kind of matches my shitty golden looking side table, and that's supposed to be a coffee table over there, but it's actually my media center stand now. Anyway, yeah, it's a pretty good looking cabinet. Let's open up and see the guts. And this has the same hardware as a Zookeeper, I think, and kicks. Oh my goodness, this thing is so jam-packed. Oh, at this point, I'm not sure what board does what. I'm gonna guess that this is like the main logic board. This is obviously a ROM board, and by deduction, this is going to be the sound board. These kind of hardware setups are known for some battery corrosion, but I think somebody replaced that battery there. But I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. I might have to get an external battery for it and take that off, even though there doesn't appear to be any corrosion. But yeah, it's in really good shape. It's really clean in here. I mean, let's check out the power supply, which is mounted to the wall there. In the back, there's a heatsink with transistors on it. Look at that big ass capacitors in there. And there's a bridge rectifier down there. Yeah, this thing is just packed. You got a little 13-inch G07 monitor, I do believe. Works pretty good. And some goofy coin mechanisms. let's lift up the top. So in order to lift up the top, you have these levers on both sides here. It's kind of let me grab my stand here. So these latches are a little bit goofy. You gotta kind of pull up on it, lift up the top, and then kind of do the same to the other side. Kind of a pain. Lock those elbows into place so everything stays upright. And this is what it looks like fully opened. There's our little tiny monitor there, and you can see the heatsink with the transistors on it. Down here somewhere, there is a fan inside here. It kind of makes it sound like an air hockey table when it's turned on. There it is. Big old AC fan, but I'm guessing part of the reason why this is in such good shape compared to, you know, uprights is because it has ventilation. I mean, I don't think this hasn't had a recap on anything. And so it's still pretty clean. So over here we have our goofy mechanisms, which we just got regular coin mechs down there. But it's got these little ramps down the side that roll the quarters down into there, which obviously goes down through the coin mechs and into the box, which extends all the way across the cabinet. You got our reject on the side here. And we got a speaker and some weird thing. I don't know what that is. And neither did the person selling this. They didn't know what this was either. Yeah. It's an arcade cabinet. It's jam-packed with stuff. Here's the start buttons. There's little leaf spring buttons there for starting up the game. There's a coin counter somewhere in here. I heard it click when you coin it up or start the game. But yeah, it's a crazy little dense unit. A lot of stuff going on. And the control panels rotate out after you take off some wing nuts on the back, and they're on a hinge. However, the problem with having wing nuts on the back is that you drop them. Now, I'm going to go look for a wing nut. Alright, well, I found my my wing nut and put it back on. Just give it a good look in here. One of these days I'll probably clean it out a little better and do a finer inspection. I'll probably pull the power board out and stuff and just give it a good look at, because you know, with 40-year-old hardware that hasn't been rebuilt in any way that I know of, besides maybe this battery. I don't think that battery is original. And looks like you got resoldered. There's like some flux gunk on there. But yeah, I'll have to give it a good thorough cleaning, make sure there's nothing physically horribly wrong with it, and put it back together. But we'll turn it on and see what it does. Oh yeah. Also, here's the hinge. The hinge right. Oh shit. Yep, it's just a little simple hinge mechanism. That looks like this came loose at some point, or somebody tightened it up, or something like that. Let's I had to adjust that, but it just controls this little thing right here, which latches on to that. Obviously, they had that one kind of adjusted wrong, so it was tearing into stuff, and that one not so much. Time to put it back together and fire it up. So since this thing hasn't really been messed with, I don't think I'm going to go out of my way to mess with anything until things start going sour, I guess. The monitor looks pretty good. Powered up. It almost sounds like an air hockey table. Oh, there's a little bit of a geometry goof going on here, but it's not really anything really that bad. So drop a quarter in there and play some kicks, I guess. I'm not very good at this game. Ugh. No, that was just retarded. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, well, I guess I just claimed the entire spot. And I'd lost. Wow, that was a miserable failure. Screw it, let's just call it a game. That's not 90%, but screw it. I am clearly not a kicks kicker, so yeah, that's a pretty neat little game. Also, these little buttons light up right here, so you stick a quarter in one of these slots and hit the start button, either one or two players. Yeah, I had to have my cousin come over and help me unload this from my truck because considering how dense it is, it's unbelievably heavy. Well, it's believably heavy. But yeah, it's a cool game. Cool game, cool cabinet, all that good stuff. And it sounds like a air hockey table. So yes, this is a coffee table with a video game built in. This is how I'm going to justify my purchase, besides the fact that I just wanted it.